Yo, 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 Sambrook Sundays, baby, episode 11. Damn, we're getting good. We are getting good. I can't believe I've done 11 Sambrook Sundays. That is fucking mad. I feel like, wow, yeah, it's mad. I don't know. It just seems weird to me that I've done 11 of these. It feels like I've literally just started doing these. But yeah, I've been doing these for like 11 weeks now, which is, 12 weeks because I accidentally skipped 1 week because I was ill. But we're all human. No, everyone's perfect. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, according to one of my good friends, Eman, big up Eman, he said to me that I say good evening at the start of every Sandwich Sundays, and then I correct myself. This time I didn't. Okay, because you change, you improve. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to always improve the way I talk in Sandwich Sundays, how I act on camera, the way my demeanor. So. Good afternoon, not good evening. Ha ha ha. Okay, just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, if you don't know who I am, first time watching Sambrook Sundays, my name's Michael Sambrook. My artist name's Sambrook with a dot at the end because I think I'm cool. And yeah, I just make songs. I'm a new artist, new up and coming artist. Up and coming. I hate when people say new. I'm just a new and aspiring artist. I started making music like October last year. I think I released my first song in November. No. I started making music like summer last year, but I first released music in November time. Yeah, and it's just documenting my progression, my journey to, becoming a musician and, becoming an artist and, just trying to learn how to, be successful, trying to improve your music, improve how to market your stuff, just my journey to becoming a musician really, just thought I'd document it. Didn't really it didn't actually start off as a YouTube. I was meant to, basically my first ever video on this, I just wanted to document it just for myself. I thought, why not I just post it to YouTube? And that's kind of how it started. So yeah, if you like my music, or anything like that, I'm very grateful for you, joining me along this journey. So yeah, Sambrook Sundays, weekly, on a Sunday. My name's Sambrook Sundays. Easy enough, right? Okay, so I am going to talk about, as always, I always talk like what I've been doing this week, shit like that. Oh, should I swear? Oh, will YouTube not monetize me? Yeah, just talk about what been doing this week. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. I think a lot is just coming down to like just getting the release date just right for my new single. It's coming out June 9th. I Can't Change the Past. Yeah, I think I just wanted to get it like perfect. I know nothing can be perfect, but the way I also want to talk about my new marketing strategy, how I'm going to release this new single, I Can't Change the Past, out June 9th. The pre-save link is in the description, by the way. Pre-saving my single really does help me out. So if you'd like to pre-save and maybe help me, get on a Spotify playlist, pre-save in the description, please. I'm begging. I'm on my knees. Wait, pause. I'm just begging. Please pre-save. It really does help me out. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description to the link. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I just want to talk about my marketing strategy. I know it seems like I'm always talking about my marketing strategy, but I think there's always new ways to improve and like evaluate how you're meant to, get your music heard. Because as I've said previous times, you can have the best song in the world, but if it's not like, promoted, spread to everyone, then no one's going to listen to it. And yeah, so recently I've just been really trying to evaluate what went well for my new single that's out now, Trust Issues. Link in the description. So what went well during my promotion for Trust Issues and what didn't go so well, because I feel like there are a lot of benefits to what I was doing last single, but this time I think I can improve it, and I honestly think this song is a very strong single. Like, I'm very proud of this song. Like, it's my first song that ever I produced in a recording studio, which is obviously really exciting. Went all the way to North London, big up North London, and yeah, I did like a 2-hour session with there's this recording studio called Sappho Music Group. It's in North London. Yeah, it's actually a really good experience. I spoke about it in a couple episodes before that. So if you'd like to check that out, yeah, you always feel free to. I'll talk about it a lot more in detail, but yeah, honestly, I'm so happy with the final product of this song. I think it has a great hook, and obviously a good chorus, good hook is so important for like promoting on TikTok. Like, obviously you don't want to make a song which is just for TikTok. I know a lot of people do and it's very successful, but my music, I don't, if it you know, if it's good for TikTok, if it's good for promotion, it's a bonus. For me, it's just, if it's a good song, that's the main thing. I know, you know, as I said, a lot of people do, they make a song just for TikTok, just to get that catchy little 10-second hook on TikTok. But this song just came kind of, you know, naturally. It just had a catchy chorus and a hook. So yeah, it's really, yeah, I'm really excited for release day. Like, really excited, especially with this new release plan I've got, which I will discuss in today's video. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Because I don't know if I mentioned this before, but maybe I did. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I said this a lot to Emily. I said, my girl, Emily. I said, like, my songs aren't really, they're not really like traditional songs. I mean that in the sense, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm so quirky, like my songs are just different. But like, I'm trying to say like, it doesn't really, usually don't really follow the suit of verse, catchy chorus, verse, catchy chorus. For me, it's just like what the lyrics say and how they portray, like how it's just presented in the song. A lot of my songs, like, look at like Letting It All Out. It doesn't have a verse, doesn't have a chorus, but I'm really happy with that song. I know, yeah, it's just the songs that I tend to typically make aren't really just like your conventional just verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. And this one is, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, that it's, you know, every song has their own structure, you know, stuff like that. But no, honestly, it's I'd say out of all my songs I've made, this one's the most like traditional song kind of thing, like conventional structure, like has a verse, has a catchy chorus, a verse, catchy chorus, bridge, ending chorus. And yeah, I'm very, very pleased with the end product. I think the producer there, his name is Lawrence Hobbs. I think he's like the main guy for the recording studio. Like I don't know if he's like the CEO, the owner, or whatever. I don't really know roles, but he's like one of the big dogs. You know what I'm trying to say? He helped me produce it, and honestly, he did an amazing job. Like, he was very like, I love people that are like honest. I think honest people are the best people, because there was a lot of takes what I wasn't really too happy with, he wasn't too happy with, and he literally said like, you can do better, like make another take, just go and record it again. And like, obviously, like, supportive people are good. Like, you want to surround yourself with supportive people, of course, but if people think your song's bad and like they don't tell you, I feel like just tell me, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm always willing to improve. So yeah, no, he did an amazing job. Honestly, the production he did was crazy. Very happy with the end product. And yeah, I put a lot of stress on myself to like perform, because, you know, it's a 2-hour session. If you mess up, I've got to do it at home. And honestly, when I record a song at home, like I'm making another song which will probably come out about August time, July time, and I'm making it here, and oh my god, it takes so long. Like, yeah, I just really want to mess it up, especially in a recording studio. Everything's like just perfect, you know what I mean? So I proper prepared for it, you know. And I like, when I finished recording studio, I was so like tired. I just felt drained. I felt like a bit of me just stayed in that recording studio, because I just let it all out there, letting it all out. Ha ha ha. But I just feel like I left it all in the booth. Like, I did so well. Well, not to pick myself up, I did so well. I tried so, not well, I don't know. I'm trying to remain humble. I did the best I could. There we go. I tried my hardest. Honestly, I was in full flow. You know when you're in that full flow state, when you're studying or anything, you're just fully focused on your work. I was in that full flow state for 2 hours, and honestly, it drained me like crazy. But yeah, I'm very pleased if I Can't Change the Past. I'll talk about like the lyrics, the meaning of the song. I think one of my many changes to the marketing plan this time around for this new single, I Can't Change the Past, is that you're meant to like tell stories around your song. The person I've been watching is a lot. It's called, his name's Musefamation. I'll leave the link in the description. Musefamation. He's amazing. So much amazing content. And he's helped me like so much. Like, I've literally got so many pages studying like it's literally all him. Like this release strategy that I'm doing is following this video, Muse Formation. Yeah, and he's very he talks about it a lot. He says you have to make stories around your song. So like what's it about, what the meaning behind it, stuff like that. And people really connect with that. And I think that it is true. Like if you tell people like the actual like what actually what the song's about, the meaning part, even the process of it. Like he said to do like a lot of behind the scenes of like what went through like making it. So obviously like in my case I can say it was my first recording studio outing. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff you can do, and I just feel like I wasn't really doing that for trust issues. Oh shit. Okay, I just spilled my tea, but it's fine. We keep the show. We keep the show going. Oh my god, it didn't go. Oh. We keep the show going. It's fine. It's fine. They're not even in my shorts. Okay. Just so you know, I spill everything. I'm so. How did I? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, but he was. He was basically saying like so yeah, stories behind the song is so important because everyone, I mean, my favourite songs are songs you can just relate to. Like I think that's pretty much the same with everyone. If you listen to a song, the lyrics, you're like, oh damn, what I'm listening to is what I've gone through. So I think having stories behind the song, like the process of making it, like just being more relatable, not being like a robot, being human, I think it really builds a connection to the fans. And that's like his biggest thing, that Muse Formation guy. He's like, I think his name is Jesse. I don't just call him the Muse Formation guy, yeah, but Jesse, I think his name is. He's like, the biggest thing you can do is build relationship, build connections with your fans, like with your audience, because then they'll more likely to, they'll be in your fan base. They'll talk about you. They'll do that. They'll just spread the word about you. So again, that's all, of course, really important. Yeah, I just want to talk about for trust issues. Obviously, as I said before, with the way I promoted my song, it was good. I think a lot to improve on. I say in total for trust issues, I was cranking out TikToks, YouTube Shorts. The micro content. I'm just gonna call it micro content, as in like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Reels, stuff like that. Just like 30-second. You've seen them all. I made a big mistake. I cranked out about I've made like 70 of them, and they're still going. They're gonna be still going till this song, I Can't Change the Past, comes out. But I say in total, I made probably about 70 to 75 TikToks. My TikTok is in the link, is in the description, so you can see all the content I've made for it. Like if you go on YouTube Shorts, exact same, you can see it there. Yeah, I made a lot of micro content for trust issues, and honestly, I'm very pleased with the content I put out. I think, but I'm not pleased with two things. How I produced that. No, I don't know how many things, but the content I released, I think it was very repetitive. I think it was very. If you go on my TikTok, all you can see is, "Hey, my name's Sambrook. Do you need a new song? Blah blah blah," and then I lip sync over it. That is all it was. "Hey, my name's Sambrook. Do you need a new song for your playlist? Blah blah blah." Yeah, if you go on it, you can see that I'm literally wearing the same top because I just recorded it all in one session. And I'm not saying those type of content that's bad. Like, of course, you need TikToks like that. They do well. If you just say your name, oh, I'm a new artist, blah 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 blah, it'll work. But for it to be like your main like theme around your content, I don't think that's good enough because it's very repetitive, and I think I just need to diversify the kind of content I'm putting out for the micro content. So, so one day it will be like, "Hey, my name's Sam, you need a blah blah blah," and the next one will be like, what the song means, stuff like that. And it's just also, I mean, you can also do like, the lip syncing, like introducing yourself. "Hey, my name's Sam." I feel like I've said that about 20 times, but like not in the same setting. I made like 20 of them, sitting in the same place, wearing the same outfit. Of course, you can do those things, but like maybe like go outside, or maybe just have a different scene, a scenario around you. Because I know like for TikTok, I think like 80% of the people who watch your content, they're watching it for the first time. So obviously that doesn't necessarily matter, but I feel like it does, and also because like it's just better to just diversify it. Because yeah, it's just better to diversify in my opinion. I think you just seem a bit robotic if you have the same kind of setup. You just sit in your room. I use that outfit there, that jacket there. See that jacket there? In the back left? I wore that. I made like 20 of them. Yeah, it's just a bit bland, boring, repetitive, and you want to stand out. Like that's the whole point of kind of like making that micro content, because you just got to think everyone's doing that. Like everyone's doing the same as you. You just got to be different. You got to work harder. That's just how the music industry is. If you want to make it, you got to work harder. You got to be different. You know, you just got to stand out, kind of thing. I'm not saying stand out as in like do something crazy for views. Like people do, like I know people do anything for views these days, but it's more like, you know, just have those like striking images. You know, just be different in like how your content's made. And I think that's the main focus for I Can't Change the Past. It's just diversifying the micro content I'm making out, diversifying just you know, just spreading out the content, just being different every time. Like I will be making those like Hey, my name's Sambrook, like I will be making those ones, but you know, it'll be in different scenarios, different settings, and also it'll also like be in the mix of other content. Like it won't be like every day with the same theme. Like as I said before, like one day it will be me explaining my lyrics, next day it will be me telling you to like just I don't know, just like what it's about, and yeah, like behind the scenes, stuff like that. And I think that's where I really failed with Trust Issues. Yeah, that's where I really failed with Trust Issues. Just having the same content over and over again. It's boring for me, it's boring for everyone who's watching. Like, it's just boring, it's just bland. Like, yeah. Another one is also, I think, this is probably my worst one, I guess. It's more, so the guy from Information said, if you're teasing your song, you are wasting so many opportunities for actual new fans to listen to your music. And I really messed up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really messed up. So as I said before, I made about 70 TikToks, like micro content. I'd say I started posting the new song, like for the new song, Trust Issues, like 2 weeks before. And thinking about it now, I messed up like crazy. Because think about it from your perspective, right? I think I've mentioned this before. Think about it from your perspective. If you see a new artist, a new single on TikTok, right, and you're just scrolling it, and you really like the song, right, but you never heard of him before, so you just see it, I'm like, oh damn, this song's sick, and then you listen to it, and then he says, oh, coming out in 2 weeks, you're not gonna like, I'm sorry, I mean, maybe some will, but like, for the majority, I'm saying like 95% of people, 99 maybe, they're gonna listen to it, and they go, oh, why is it not out now, kind of thing, and then they'll just scroll past, they'll forget about you. But if it's out, if the song's out and they like it, they'll watch the TikTok and they'll just go straight onto Spotify or Apple Music or whatever they use and listen to it straight away. And it's such a wasted opportunity because like if they really like it, they might follow you, they might listen to your other songs. You know what I mean? It's just such a big like wasted opportunity that you know you missed out on because you posted it 2 weeks before. Like the song isn't even out, and if the song was out, he or she would have, you know, gone onto Spotify, listened to it, and maybe saved it, added to a playlist, tell their friends. And it's just every time you do that, it's just such a wasted opportunity. So all the content I'm putting out, like all the content I'm making currently, because I like to prepare. So like I don't like to make, you know, a TikTok for tomorrow, for today. Like I like to just have it all set out like in the drafts. Even though I'm saying that, I've got to make one for today. But I'm saying the majority of the content I have for Trust Issues, it was already in the drafts. Like I just posted, but since we're like more towards the latter stages of Trust Issues and like we're pushing more towards I Can't Change the Past out June 9th, yeah, I just want to have it all set up. Yeah, I just think doing it 2 weeks before is such a wasted opportunity. So all the content I make I Can't Change the Past will be out when the single's out because it's just the best way to do it. Like if they like the song, bam, they'll go on Spotify, they'll go on Apple Music, they'll listen to it. If they like it, they like it. For just like so, a lot of people. I posted like 2 weeks before it. Sometimes I did like, oh my god, I just thinking about it. Like, I think so. I posted. It must have been like two or three. But I think like 10 days before, I was posting like 2 TikToks a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. So like thinking about all the wasted opportunities I had. You know what I mean? Like all the wasted opportunities I have for people to actually listen to the song, even though it wasn't out. Like it actually pains me. I'm not gonna lie to you because I was literally up all night making these TikToks. Like I've got a software called Veed. You just sync it. it was long. It was tedious. It was long. Like, obviously, there's a lot of harder things to do in the world, but it was just tedious. It was boring. I was making so many. Like, you can understand. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, I must have made so many, and the ones I made, they just all were out before the song was out, and it was just such a wasted opportunity because, like, I think during release day, I must have posted like five. No, release day is fine. Posting it on release day is fine. 5 days, like doing it. You want to post as much content as you can on release day. That's fine. But I think before that, I was posting like a couple days before it, like 2 or 3. I know the week before I was posting 2, but I don't know. It was a lot, okay, and it's a lot of wasted opportunities on my part, and it does annoy me. But especially, I'm very happy that I've sorted out the release strategy for this one, because I Can't Change the Past, in my opinion, is miles better than Trust Issues. I know every artist, every musician says, oh, their next song is their best one. It's not a bad thing, of course, but I'm very happy with this one. Like, the end product, yeah. So as I said before, the hook's catchy, so obviously it's a lot easier for me to promote it, because for Trust Issues, it's a very just sad, somber song. It's not meant to be catchy, it's just, you know, a song. It's a song that, you know, resonates with me. But I Can't Change the Past, it's got a catchy hook. So obviously that is more likely to do well on TikTok and like all these micro content than Trust Issues is. Because Trust Issues, I just did the first bit, and again, it's slow, it's like, you know, it's sad. I mean, all my songs are sad, but this one's just a lot easier to promote, in my opinion. What else am I going to talk about? Oh yeah, so for the first time with my song, I'm going to make a music video, because Musemations, like, I'm just doing everything this guy said. Like, I've got a lyric video, I've got a visualizer, I've literally got a checklist. I don't know if you can see. Full checklist of all the stuff I need to be doing. I know you can't read it because it's backwards probably, but I've just got a checklist of all the stuff you need to be doing for just the whole cycle of this song. And currently I've got 2 ticks out, which is the visualizer, so it's just a still image with the song in the background, and then a lyric video, and I did that as well. But everything else I haven't done yet. So these included like alternate versions, so like a fast version, slow version. They do well. I've been actually having a lot of fun like speeding up and slowing down the song. It's actually quite fun. If you're a musician, you got a song, you know, that you're releasing, honestly try it out. Just alternate version. Type in like I don't know what type. Just type in like how to speed up a song. There's so many free softwares you can use to just do it. Pre-save content. So a week before the single's out, so next week, I'm gonna make some micro content just saying to pre-save it. You know, just, you know, nothing to do with the song, but just, I mean, obviously it has something to do with the song, but more just, you know, pre-saving it and getting the wheels rolling, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, just like 5 to 10 lip sync posts, 5 POV videos. There's like POV. You'll see me in the shower, and it was just like POV. You're listening to my new single, blah 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 blah. I'm regretting about the past, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Behind the scenes videos. So obviously there'll be a lot more with how I'm making Sambrook Sundays maybe. No, but it'll be more about the song, right? It'll be about the studio. You know what I mean? The first day of recording, stories around that. Stories are very important around your music. That's what the guy said. And I'll be listening to the guy, Jesse. Cool. 5 to 10 concept trends. This one's interesting. It's kind of like make a trend for your song. So like user generated content is made. So like they like the song, they'll make a TikTok using your song. It's free advertisement. It's free, you know, it just gets out there. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. I mean, a good example is Ceilings by Lizzie McAlpine. Although she didn't really make the trend, I don't really know how the trend happened, but it blew her up like crazy. I mean, I was listening to her before Ceilings, thank you very much. Like before she she blew up. I knew her before that because I'm a long time fan. But she deserves it all the way. She deserves everything she's getting. Amazing artist. Her newest album, 5 Seconds Flat. Great. I rinsed that album when it came out. Oh my, I still do, to be fair. Firearm is, if you like Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, you'll like Firearm by Lizzie McAlpine. No, yeah, so the most recent trend, I'd say, that blew up, like really blew up. I mean, there's Complex by Katie Gregson McLeod, but that was a couple years ago, but Ceilings really blew up on TikTok. I don't know if you have TikTok, but Ceilings really blew up on TikTok. It was just someone like, it was a sped up version, and it was just them like running away into like, that was all it was, and it blew up. Like Ceilings went crazy. The song came out like last year, like I think early last year. 5 Seconds Flat came out, her album, and obviously it was. I think it was her most. It's always been her most popular song. I don't. It's, in my opinion, it's not the best, but it's a great song. But honestly, it blew up. Like it was on every Spotify playlist. It was on everything. Just from a trend, like it's crazy. And it was a year. Like the song came out a year ago. Crazy, like it's crazy what you can do with a trend, and like just user generated content. Just like people just liking. You know, they like the song. They'll make a TikTok about it. You know, like that is just so important. I think. Like that's the great thing about TikTok. And if someone does make content surrounding your song, you can duet it, and then it entices more people to make it because then you'll duet it. Just stuff like that. It's really important. Yeah. So just making a trend about my song. I'm still kind of figuring out what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I'll keep you posted on that because the song's about I can't change the past. So maybe I can do something like I can't change the past. Get a picture of me when I was younger, and then a picture of me now. I don't know. You know, that sounds awful. It sounds shit. But you know, that's the basic idea. I'm sure I'll try and find some other trends, but yeah, I don't know. But it's really important. Concepts, trends. So trend. It consists of you making your trends, you making a trend, or following a trend that's already existing. So like, I don't know if you've seen like the John Cena one dancing, like. You know that one? Very popular one. A lot of artists use that. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in it. It's 10 stock footage, which is just like a video, a scene from a movie, a still picture of like, I don't know, the moon or like rain. You know, just like sad, sets the tone. Vulnerable story video, so what the song's about. People love it when your vulnerable side, even though all of my songs are about my insecurities. But yeah, explain lyrics, 5 TikTok story of a song, progression. So say how I've started, where I am now. People love that. Music and talk, which apparently is a thing. I know I do this Sambrook Sundays, but apparently Music and Talk's really good as well. It's on Spotify. I need to look into that. Apparently it's really good. Use TikToks from your music video, which I'll be doing. It's so easy. Like, if I've made a music video, why don't I just snip out, you know, the hook, studio, sorry, TikTok. Yeah, and then I got the paid promotions that I'm looking into. So yeah, that's just a brief summary. Again, if you're a musician or an artist, or you know, looking to make music, I will put the link into the 60-day plan from the guy. Literally the plan I am following. I feel like if I don't, it's kind of like plagiarism. So yeah, I will put the link. I will even at him. Cool. How about that? Big up Muse Formation, my fucking goat. I don't know if I can swear on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, that's just my 60-day plan strategy. I'm really like, it happens all the time. Like, so 2 weeks before the release. Before that, I'm recording the single that's coming out in July, August. But then as soon as like 2 weeks comes around, I just turn into like a marketing expert, like not expert, like a marketing like geek. Like all I think about is like marketing and my music, my new single. It's just like a weird transition I have. Like I was literally at the start of this week, I was trying to record my new single, but then I got a bit ill. I couldn't, and my hearing was fucked. I had to sort out my hearing, so there were just a lot of things I just couldn't do. So I thought, let me start the ball rolling with I said wheels rolling. Is that a phrase? I don't know. Yeah, let me just start marketing. So literally the past 2 days, from Wednesday to Tuesday to Friday, or I don't know. Like Wednesday to Friday, I think I wrote like 20 pages of how to market this song, because again, I have so much faith in this song to do well. I have a lot of faith in this song. I think it's a really, really good song, and I just can't wait for people to hear it. it's obviously my strongest, like by far, you know, a recorded song, and also just the song itself. Like, although it's like produced in a recording studio and all that, the song itself is just it's one that really resonates with me. Like it really does resonate with me. I think it's a song that resonates with me the most. Yeah, I'm just doing everything I can for more people to listen to it. Just get it out there, do everything I can, because if I don't, I feel like I've just wasted the opportunity to, you know, make a good, you know, a viral song, or like make it blow up kind of thing. And I feel like this definitely has the potential to. Not like my other songs don't, but this one has the most in my current like song making. I don't know, you know what I mean. In my current collection of songs, I think this is the one that has the potential to most blow up. So I'm very happy with that. I can see myself progressing, and I know I say it all the time, and then I say that all the time. But honestly, I'm very pleased with the progression with my songwriting, and yeah, it's a long journey, but it's got to be done. You know what I mean? It's got to be done, man. It's got to be done. Yeah. So that is my 60-day plan. That's what it's called, 60-day plan by Music Nation. I will put a link in the description to the video. Yeah, it's just a whole revised version from. I was using another plan. It kind of defeats the purpose. As I said, it did. It spoke about to release micro content around the song like 2 weeks before, and thinking about it doesn't make any sense. This one just sounds better. It just is better. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say what other plan I was using, but this one, like the other one I was using, the guy does make great content, and I'm sure it does work. I'm sure it does work for other artists. But I think if you're a small artist and you don't have a fan base, like if you have a fan base, I'm sure the plan I was using, of course, works. But if you don't have if you don't have a big fan base, I know you've got some fans out there. But if you don't have a big fan base, this one's the best one, I think. And obviously, existing artists like Post Malone, like I don't know why I use Post Malone, such a weird artist to pick from, but Post Malone, he wouldn't use this. He teased his song 2 weeks before because people are waiting for him to, you know, they're anticipating a single. No one's anticipating a single from me yet. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't have that existing fan base for someone to, you know, they're wanting, you know, a new single from me. So if I tease a song, it doesn't really build any hype, any anticipation, because no one's looking for it. You know what I mean? No one's looking for it. But if you're an existing like artist, like, so let's say like Post Malone, I don't know, like David, Billie Eilish, you know, artists with like a massive fan base. Obviously, if you post a little snippet, a little teaser, that's gonna build hype, and hype is obviously important for a new single. But if you just don't have that existing fan base, then, you know, different marketing strategies for different, you know, like just progressions. You know what I mean? It's just how you are. Like, it's just for everything in life. You know what I mean? Wherever you are, you have a different structure to what you're gonna do. So yeah, because I'm a new and upcoming artist, I'm gonna use this strategy. But obviously, it will change when I grow. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. The one I was using before, I think it was more for existing fan bases. Obviously, not my type of, it's not for me, because I don't have an existing fan base yet. I've got a tiny one, but not big enough. Cool. Yeah, damn. This video has flown by. I can't believe it's half an hour. Right, okay. Let me talk to you about Sambrook's song suggestion of the week. I don't know what to call it, but we will go for... I'd like to give you like an underrated song, you know what I mean? I don't want to give you like, I don't know, like... I just don't want to give you like a common song that everyone knows. What do I have? I feel like I just keep keep giving Kamal songs because he's just my favorite artist at the moment. So I don't really want to give another Kamal song. He's unreal. Kamal, if you want to listen to, he's unreal. But I that's literally all I've been bumping recently. Not all, but oh god, I'm kind of put on the spot here. Okay, Bad Habit. No, I'm joking. Ha ha ha! I'm so funny. We will go for. Again, I was gonna say like okay, we're gonna do End of Beginning by Joe. DJO. Joe. He's the guy from Stranger Things, Joe Carey. Yeah, he makes great music. End of Beginning by Joe. It's on my These Are Bops playlist on Spotify. I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, thank you so much for listening to episode 11 of Sambrook Sunday. I will see you again next Sunday. Woo! Goodbye.